green. We're going in. Ready? What the hell? Eek. Yeah.
Enemy sighted! Take him out! My turn!
Right, motivate people.
Alright, let's do this!
Got it! Leave it to me! I can do this.
Crafts, blessed arrow.
Hang in there!
Thanks!
Thanks.
My turn.
Battle score.
Yeah.
88,500 lower.
Too slow!
Boom.
Right.
Crap. Designing beat.
Keep it up, everyone.
My turn.
Right, just start working on it. Flash grenade.
Here.
Here we go!
What's weak thing? It can be blinded. That's the thing.
Burn to ash! Ha! Now's our chance!
I'll back you up.
Lovely.
Take this.
Right. Arcus activate. I'll handle it.
Bullet cyclone.
1, 2. Done. Got it. I've got you.
My turn.
Maelstrom.
Ah!
Huh?
Didn't do that much. Thought we did more. Yeah, not good.
Go!
Flame impact.
Burn to ash! Ha! Now's our chance!
I'll back you up.
I'll handle it.
Two. Grim
Arcus
butterfly.
activate.
Ha!
My turn.
Not doing too bad.
Arcus activate.
Huh. I can do this. Hang in there.
Thanks.
I'll handle it.
need to break
Here
the
we go.
defense somehow. Go for it.
Here's a performance just for you. Seventh Rhapsody. You've been a wonderful audience.
Dun, 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 dun.
My turn.
What the hell are they doing?
One, two. Yeah. I'm done.
Huh.
I can do this. Sorry, would you mind?
I'll take care of this.
I'll handle it.
Right. Arcus activate.
Leave it to me.
Judgment Bolt.
Here we go. There. Now's our chance.
I'll pick you up.
My turn. Here I go.
My turn.
Aw.
Sorry, can you handle this?
Watch and learn. Go get him.
First hit.
Right. Understood.
Eat lead.
Here we go. Burn to ash. Ha!
My turn. Good luck. I'll handle this. Hang in there.
Thanks. Flames, gather on my blade. Ah! Strike! Right.
Oh, so close. Red shot.
How about this? Leave it to me. This one's got your name on it. Hope you like it.
Not bad.
Right. Sorry, would you mind? Will do.
Scud
Here we go.
Ripper. Bye bye.
Hostiles neutralized.
Booyaka.
Guess we're safe.
Raven's close to level 5 and so's Iron. Criminal's nearly level 5. We just put that on as well. Not too long
Great.
ago.
Nicely done.
Um, and then go down gently. Yep. Do 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 do. Are you all unarmed? Is that Claire? Reinford family. Yes, ma'am. Bam, 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 bam. Manning Arcanism next time. Cool. We took out the biggest one now. Because we're the boss, aren't we? Aren't we? Yes, we are. Give me 2 seconds. I'm just going to let my dog out for a bit. Give me 2 seconds. Bum 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 bum. Let's get to it. Do. Do. So are the turrets working with the Ouroboros then? Because they keep getting mechanism type thing. And they did say when in Azure that their plan for Ambronia has come to fruition. I don't know. What's up? What? Turn a blind eye too, especially now. We don't use it to that. Okay. I think she's a bit impressed, to be honest. Yeah, yes, ma'am. I think he just realized he just back talked. Run into the factory and shipping containers. See. field study. There's no sign of provincial army. Captain Clark. Yes, ma'am. Go on. Let's follow them. Yeah. Oh, doggy. I'm gonna sleep in the hotel just to get fully healed up, if you know what I mean. Give me 2 seconds.
Ugh, every minute we spend here, things are getting worse for the miners. Stay calm, Elisa.
Yeah, the railway military police are on their way, after all.
Let's at least try and get a look at what's going on.
But man, if terrorists really were planning to blow up the mine,
it would shake the very foundations of the Empire.
Yep, that's what they want.
That looks like a tough one. Be careful!
Don't worry, I'm fast. What the hell? Some smoke. Nice style. Is everyone being held captive inside or something? Because I don't see any of the workers. Tarzan. Set up a blockade. It's too well prepared. Fire to me. Probably using smoke grenades. Okay. Alicia. Yeah, I can go to the hotel and rest up now. Kind of loud. About to say.
Well, to start with, we need to work out exactly what's going on here.
If it's true that the terrorists are working with the Noble faction, then it seems likely their aim is to eliminate the evidence of whatever they've been hiding in the first factory.
But did they really have to go this far? The Iron Mine is owned by His Majesty the Emperor himself, right?
That's right. The province of Nortia is tasked with managing it while Reinford mines, refines, and processes the iron. And iron is the single most vital natural resource to this nation's continued survival.
Yep.
If this isn't resolved quickly, it's going to deal a heavy blow to the entire country, including the nobles themselves.
Yeah, they can't make tanks or anything, so it's
So I guess the
hinders their
question is
army.
just whether the Noble faction and the terrorists realize that or not. Sounds to me like they're a pretty divided bunch as it is.
Yep. The terrorists seem like they're basically all commoners, too. They're only cooperating because they both see the Chancellor as a common enemy.
And if that's the case, it seems pretty likely that what they're doing here is related to that somehow.
Sounds like someone started the party without me.
Angelica? George?
Angelica?
You came too, George?
Yo, figured you'd show up eventually.
Well, we had to test the sidecar, obviously.
Spike is just full of surprises. You made the trip to Ruhr in 7 hours. So, speed-wise, we're looking great. Comfort, though, we're gonna have to tweak a few things.
I swear, you two never change. Kinda figured Toho wouldn't be able to make it too.
Yeah, she's working on gathering a boatload of information, though. She said she'd be in touch if she finds anything out.
Okay.
Well, that's reassuring at least.
Could someone tell me what's going on?
You seem to be hot on the trail of something, but I'm not sure it's the same thing we're investigating.
Does this have something to do with those family affairs you told me you were worried about?
Yeah, it does. I had some nagging suspicions about it. Unfortunately, my hunch turned out to be right on the money.
Lovely.
Hold on. Isn't the director of the first factory...
My dear Uncle Heidel Rogner, yeah.
Lovely.
Seems like it might do us both some good to swap info. How about it?
Now, let's find a better place to talk.
Yep.
They're dumping iron onto the black market?
Yeah. The amount of steel they're producing doesn't quite match up with the amount of iron ore being mined. That's been the case for quite a few years now.
Lovely.
Officially, the reason given is that the purity of the ore being mined is lower now than it used to be. But if you look at what's coming out of the mine, there's no evidence of that.
Well, that would explain why the figures don't add up.
And because they were feeding the raw iron onto the black market rather than the finished steel...
That makes it a lot harder to notice when a little goes missing here and there.
Man, Toa put all the pieces together on her own?
I'd expect no less from my beloved Toa.
She poured over everything. Rhineford's yearly sales figures, government reports of the mine's productivity, you name it. That's how she picked up on the discrepancy.
She's really something else.
But her mom's
Iron
kind of
ore being sold off the black market, accounting sheets that don't add up. George, how much iron ore is unaccounted for, roughly speaking? Do you know? Assuming for a moment that all the missing iron was refined into steel, how much steel would we be looking at?
This is just a bit of speculative math on my part, but I'd say somewhere in the neighborhood of 100,000 Torum, which is enough to build 2,000 oxen tanks.
2,000?
That's practically an army.
The Saxon iron mine is a pillar of the Empire's economy. The amount of iron they pull out of there is almost ridiculous. Even if you pocket a small amount every year, it's going to add up to a lot of iron real quick.
But what are they planning to do with all of it? Is the noble faction trying to make their own tanks in secret?
They couldn't even if they wanted to. Only the second factory has the knowledge and equipment to make tanks. And not only does the second factory have close ties with the Imperial Army, it also leans toward the reformist faction.
You need all kinds of complicated technology to make even a basic tank. It's not as simple as just grabbing some steel, some blueprints, and some grease and getting to work.
So what does that leave them? Selling the iron to another country for profit? I don't know how likely that is. Seems like deals that big would be too easy to trace.
Or...
Okay, so setting aside the ore itself for a moment, now that you know this, and given what's happening in Ruhr right now, what were the two of you planning on doing?
Oh. It's pretty simple. My uncle oversees the first factory, and the provincial army is blockading the mine. There's no way my family isn't involved. On the other side, you've got all the miners just trying to do their jobs who got dragged into this whole mess. I'm a Ragnar. I might not be a great daughter, but there's no way I'm gonna let this go on without putting up a fight.
Go on, you girl, yeah.
Angie.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. You're seriously gonna go talk to your old man about this?
Hell no. Like he'd even listen to a word I said. Same goes for the provincial army. I'd just be wasting my breath. That's why I'm planning on sorting out this mess myself.
Lovely.
I used to work part-time in the mine. I know the place like the back of my hand. As long as I can find my way inside, I think I can handle the terrorists well enough.
I figured you'd say something like that.
Honestly, does nothing faze you?
In that case, I'd like to ask that you take us along.
We can look at this as a test of how to best respond to a sudden crisis. Looking at it from that perspective, I think it fits neatly within the scope of our field study. Don't you?
Yep.
Yeah, after hearing all that, I don't want to let them have their way.
Agreed.
I'm